Okay, I hope we're ready. I want to present this work to you as, in a sense, a work in progress in two ways. It's a play in stage of development by a former graduate student of mine named Amir al-Azraqi, who was here for 4 years from Iraq in the York University graduate program in theatre, and I was one of his supervisors. So we worked together closely for 4 years and became good friends. He is now back in Iraq and has written this, among other plays, to try and bridge a cultural gap between the theatre and drama of the Arab nations, particularly his own part of the world, Iraq, and Canada. Stuck, as I say, that's the name of the play. Yes, there it is. It's a work in progress. I've told everybody else to stand in the light and I don't do it myself. In that, most plays are always in development. They say that no play is ever finished, it's merely abandoned. You simply stop working on it. And this is a play about the situation in the Middle East, which is, of course, very fluid, constantly changing. And so a play about that situation is going to be changing. It's also work in progress for us, for our actors. We have been working for several weeks, but we've been working in the conditions that everybody has classes to go to and labs and jobs and family responsibilities. We've brought it to a level of readiness at which we are prepared to show it with pride and confidence and hope that you enjoy it. If you can stay around for a couple of weeks, we'll show you it again at another level of development and another few months again. Right now, we're ready to show you with pleasure and with gratitude for your coming a play which Amir himself would love to be here to watch, but he unfortunately is stuck in Basra. So we have to do it for him. My son is here on the steps filming it for him, recording it, and we'll send it to him, and maybe next time he'll be here. Are we ready? Let's go.
complex creature is man. Even more so, this passport in my hand. In color, it is green or black and can be owned by any hack. It carries the great name of God, a threat to those who rule Assad. Iraq, that once could civilize, has now learned to terrorize, that taught mankind to legislate, can only now intimidate. Oh passport, could you save my life and lead me from this land of strife? Well, what do you mean? I heard it ask. Am I not equal to the task? No, no, I said. I only mourn that you are treated with such scorn. But that is not my fault, you see. You must blame those who issued me. Alas, on him I shed my tears, till stained and sullied he appears.
Today we're going to see when Arabs try to flee their root of their misery, their nationality. There's nothing quite as bad that could make you feel more mad than Arabs of every sort turned back at each airport. I can't show you them all, so on just two we call. From Palestine and Iraq, 2 men are going to pack to lead an expedition that begs your recognition.
Good morning, madam. Good morning, madam.
Your passport, please. Have you read the poster, you inferior person?
Well, what poster? Oh, I see, but I have a visa.
You think you have a visa?
Yes, I do. Look.
Let me see. The only thing you can do with this visa is use it as toilet paper. Now please, move along and let me serve the next passenger.
But could you please explain to me why the Iraqis are not allowed to enter?
I don't have to explain anything to you. Listen. Great Britain, the generous giant, invaded the land of Iraq to topple its terrible tyrant and stretch it to ruin and wrath. Now you should return to your nation and do what you can assist in supporting our great occupation and the force of the Great British Fist.
Great Britain, the generous giant, invaded Iraqi soil to make all its people compliant and regain control of its oil.
Will you go away? Or should I call security? Go! Take your passport with you, and good luck to you. You're gonna need it. Go! Be off with you.
You! What are you doing? Why have you come here? What's in your bag? Open it up. Give it to me.
Nothing, I swear. See for yourself.
Nothing, you say. What do you call this?
What is
this?
it?
Nothing.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Right here. Don't you see the name of Bin Laden? What does this mean?
Doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. Can you explain to me what the name of Osama bin Laden is doing in your book? Have you conspired in any terrorist attack against the United States of America? Confess!
It's a book by an American writer about the politics of Islam. I bought it here from the airport bookstore. The sticker is still on it. See for yourself.
Okay, I guess so. So, why have you come here? I mean, like, what do you want?
Just want to visit my brother in Detroit.
Ha! Visit your brother. Then you apply for asylum. Haven't you read the poster?
Why?
You're Iraqi. Don't you get it? Don't you guys understand anything?
God bless America, home of the brave and free, that desolates my land and dispossesses me. God bless America. I'm now a refugee. You bar me from your country, home to everyone but me.
Listen, why don't you try your own people? Your so-called Arab brothers. They'll be happy to let you in, won't they? Meanwhile, get away from here and never come back, or I will have you arrested as a suspected terrorist. Now take him away.
عليكم السلام يا اخويا. فلسطيني؟ فلسطيني what's that?
Over here?
No, that way Farsi.
Over there?
Farsi or Farsi?
Over here?
Again, already said over there.
Where?
Yo, forget it. You're not permitted to pass through today. Maybe tomorrow.
Please help us. We've been waiting at the border for the last 3 days. We've got children with us and old people.
Yes? You finish? You finish your talk, Haras? Am I speaking with you in Hindi? Answer me. Am I speaking with you in Hindi?
No.
Okay, then. Go back to the
Okay, but you don't understand. We're not trying to stay in Egypt at all. We just want to go home to Gaza.
Yes. I understand this yet. Do you think I am stupid? We are still waiting for the orders. Let your people pass through Egypt. Very simple and clear.
But we've been hearing the same stupid crap for the last 3 days!
Yeah. Watch your mouth or your neck. Everybody here.
That's the problem. Not everybody's waiting. There's people that pass through without even a proper checkup.
Oh my God! Don't you get it? They are Europeans.
But we're Arabs. Brothers and sisters. Aren't we?
This reminds me of a poem of Mahmoud Darwish called مطار أثينا. مطار أثينا يوزعنا للمطارات. قال المقاتل: أين أقاتل؟ صاحت به حامل: أين أهديك طفلك؟ قال الموظف: أين أوظف مالي؟ فقال المثقف: مالي ومالك. قال رجال الجمارك: من أين أتيت؟ قلنا: من البحر. قالوا: وإلى أين تمضون؟ قلنا: إلى البحر. قالوا: وما عناوينكم؟ أجابت امرأة من جماعتنا: بقجتي قريتي. في مطار أثينا انتظرنا سنين، وكان مطار أثينا يغير سكانه كل يوم، ونحن بقينا مقاعد فوق المقاعد ننتظر البحر. كم سنة يا مطار أثينا.
To Egypt we come, and our misery's begun. Our passports are taken, our names are mistaken, our bodies are chained, and our freedoms restrained. We wait for the order to head to the border. In a filthy bathroom, our distress starts to loom. So I started to roar, "We can't take it anymore!" And I started to yell, "You can all go to hell!"
To Jordan's kingdom I have come, knowing they'll give me a home. Line up Iraqis, comes the call. We overflow the passport hall. I kiss my passport and say, I think we'll be sleeping here today. Hi, good morning. I'm wondering if you could, excuse me.
Step back. There, in the queue. There. Back. 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 Further. Back.
Well, we only asked.
Did I say back?
Yes, you did, but I was.
And what does back mean?
I know what it means.
It means wait. Wait over there. People from Iraq, look at you. You all want to come into our clean little country. What would the king think if he saw you?
But we only asked.
Listen, you are making me mad. And you don't want to do that. You want us to be next to you. Do as you're told.
6 hours and more. We stand and wait, without a hope, without a seat. An old man cries frustrated tears. His question echoes in our ears.
Why, God, has it been our luck to find ourselves despite our stuck?
Into a deep sleep I fell, only to be awakened by a bell.
Iraqis, you must go away. We have no room for you today.
My passport laughed. I asked him why. The same old crap was his reply.
Want my advice? Try Syria. They're in such trouble, they'll take anyone.
You have such a lovely country. It's so rich.
You're from India. Welcome to Dubai, sir. Please go that way. We will be happy to meet your every need.
Indiana. No, I'm not Indian.
You're not from India?
No.
Well, of course, you're a businessman. You come to do business in our country.
No, I'm not a businessman either.
Then what are you? I mean, why did you come here?
I'm a Palestinian, an Arab brother. I've come here with my family to seek refuge in a country that welcomes us.
Have you read the poster? For rich Arabs only. You bring lots of money with you.
But Dubai is already rich. Why can't you take in some more Arab migrants?
And have you begging in our streets? What would our rich visitors think?
Sir, we're not beggars. We're hard-working people. You think we're fleeing our countries because of hunger? No, we flee because of violence and war.
Let me explain something to you. You people are not wanted anywhere. Poor people with large families and no money. Nobody wants you. Nobody needs you. We only want you to disappear and never come back again.
Where do we go? What do we do?
You want my advice? Try Iraq. Now be off here.
لمن نشكو مآسينا ومن يصغي لشكوانا أنشكي موتنا ذلا لوالينا وهل موت سيحيينا قطيع نحن والجزار راعينا ومنفيون نمشي في أراضينا ونحمل نعشنا قصرا بأيدينا ونعرب لنا عن تعازينا لنا فينا فوالينا أدام الله والينا رآنا أمة وسطا فما أبقى لنا دنيا ولا أبقى لنا دينا فما أبقى لنا دنيا ولا أبقى لنا دينا ولاة الأمر ما خنتم ولا هنتم ولا أبديتم اللينا جزاكم ربنا خيرا كفيتم أرضنا بلوى أعادينا وحققتم أمانينا. Thank you.
Your passport, please. Oh, I know. And how's you doing?
I'm fine.
How is you doing, sir?
Fine.
How is you doing, sir?
Oh, I see, but I don't even have any Syrian money.
Okay. Any kind of money. Welcome to Syria.
Thank you, Syria. You do help Iraqis in their hardship. I knew it.
To Iraq at last, I have come back again, hoping my visit won't be all in vain. To see my people is my one desire, stuck in the camps and ready to expire. Long since Saddam's regime was overthrown, there is hardly anything they can call their own.
Oh, singing, eh? Approve? Are you sure?
Yes.
I bet you know that your people are stuck in the borders between Kuwait and Iraq. Do you know that?
Yes, and I just want...
You know that your people are troublemakers in Iraq.
No, I assure you, we're not...
Let me ask you a question. Why did you like Saddam, huh? Why did you like that master? You Palestinians liked him even though you knew he was a monster. Money, huh? He was feeding your big fat bellies while his own people were suffering. Leader of the Arab nations. Rubbish!
Sir, I just want to be...
What? Help the insurgents in destroying our country? Is that how you return the favor to us? Take your passport and move back before I let them arrest you.
Oh, Mesopotamia, you've let us down, turning to face us with a callous frown. Under your shade, we used to live like orphans, grateful for all you could give. Alas, we've become the unwanted child, outcast by Arabs in a world so wild.
In Syria, there's no hope at all. Violence and hunger face us like a wall. No home for an Iraqi refugee, now it's the Syrians that need to flee. I know there's no future here for me, or anywhere I can live safe and free. To my sad land must I return again, in sorrow, agony, despair, and pain. My country, will you ever welcome me with love, compassion, and sympathy?
إلهي كل الأشياء رضيت سوى الذل وأن يوضع قلبي في قفص في قصر السلطان وقنعت أن يكون نصيبي كنصيب الطير ولكن سبحانك حتى الطير لها أوطان تعود إليها وأنا ما زلت أطير فهذا الوطن الممتد من البحر إلى البحر سجون متلاصقة سجان يمسك سجان
Or should we give up this quest, turning our faces once more to the west?
Where is a country with an open door, where we might live in dignity once more?
And could we do it, hardening the mind, leaving family, hearts, and our language behind?
Could we leave them without regret and watch our children gradually forget their homelands, growing safe and free without the ties of ancient memory?
And when ties are cut, can anyone go back to Palestine or suffering Iraq?
When ties are cut, will we forever pine for poor Iraq or suffering Palestine?
And when ties are cut, can anyone go back to Palestine or suffering Iraq?
When ties are cut, will we forever pine for poor Iraq or suffering Palestine?
About the general idea of the Middle East and how hard is it for people to have such nationalities such as Palestine and Iraq. But let's take that away for a minute. Let's all thank our great people that we worked with. Let's thank Dr. Robert. and Miss Carmela will be there.
An amazing mother, and always been there for us. And foremost, we would like to thank Joe show possible and lovely.
Go,